All right, guys. So this is D Rodriguez here, and we are back on some Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. That's right. So I had a couple people ask me about what happened to the series. I kind of left it hanging. Pretty much the world I was in got corrupted, and then in between then it's been like a year or so, and in between then I upgraded my PC, and I think I just lost the world itself in general. So that's why we did other series. Now, for those that are watching the other series, for example, Ragnarok, that is still going on. That's still gonna happen. I know I haven't uploaded that for a couple of weeks now, but that's because there were some other issues, personal issues, and then now that server is actually this server now. So the roundtable server, they changed it from Ragnarok to Dungeons Dragons and Space Shuttles, and that's fine. I agreed to it. That's fine. But I have the world save, and I will continue that on my own world. So yeah, don't worry about that. That is still going on. And yeah, and then we want to start a new series here on Dungeons Dragons and Space Shuttles. Now, a couple things are going to be different because we are going to be on a server. Like I mentioned, there are already some people on there. So I think let's get in here. Let's get in here. All right, so here we are. We are in the server now. We're in the water. Oh wow, we spawned right beside a cliff here. Looks like. So yeah, like I was about to say, a few things are gonna be different. This is gonna be a server with other people. And if you want to join, I will leave the description. Sorry, in the description, I will add the Discord server. And then you gotta just request there, give us your username, and you'll get whitelisted. Actually, I think it's not even whitelisted. I think it's open, but you need to join the Discord. If we see people that are in here that are not from the Discord, we will ban them. And then you can join the Discord if you wanna let us know it was you, for example. But that's fine. But yeah, I will have all that info in the description. So that's gonna be one major difference. So that means the server is gonna be running all the time. Now I did have it like that in my other series as well. However, those times where I left it down for like a week, for example, and then I didn't get everything that I wanted to done. Nice. So someone took the chest already. That's fine. Yeah. So because there's gonna be other people, exploring might be a little bit more, not necessarily difficult, but we would have to probably do more exploring if we, for the stuff that we want. Because there's other people, right? We gotta share the loot with them, which is again, it's fine. I like it, because that means we can also collab with other people. So for example, I think Realcraft, I think he mentioned that he does videos as well. So you know, there's him, there's Twitch 367, and there's also Rogue. That I think he also does some streaming sometimes. But yeah, so there's possibilities of collaborations, and yeah. So let's get started here. For those of you that haven't seen my first season of this, actually we want to get away from that guy. That guy will destroy us right now. Okay, so I think we're far enough away where he won't get to us. Okay, so first things first, there is a quest book in this, and if we open it up, the first thing we want to do is make a party. Okay, always want to make a party. E Rodriguez G party. Oops, there we go. Make a party. Because like you can do the stuff without a party, but when you make a party, it actually saves the files under that party name. So if something happens to your character, for example, you can always rejoin that party. And you know, with any modded series, there's always possibility of corruptions here and there. So yeah, I always recommend to make a party. And also, if you have a friend join you, you can just invite them to the party, and they automatically get the quest completed that you've completed so far. So that's pretty cool. So last time I played this, I believe we got up to tier 4. I want to say we just started tier 4. I remember we went to the moon. But I don't know how far, like further we got from there. How much further we got from there. So for this series, a lot of it, at least a lot of the beginning grindy stuff, I think I'm gonna kind of skip over. In terms of showing you guys everything that I do. Like for the first episode, maybe the first 2 episodes, you know, I'll show you how to start off, right? Because it is a bit of a tricky mod pack to start off with. It is a considered a hardcore pack or a expert pack, I should say. So yeah, it is a bit tricky to start off with. So the first thing you want to do is read this out. It tells you, explains to you a little bit about the pack. It's just a little check mark. You gotta make sure you press. Okay, there we go. Sometimes it doesn't trigger, and you gotta press detect or submit. Other times it does trigger and you're fine. This other quest talks to you about the Acacia Tome. So this is like a book that holds a lot of books in one, like an encyclopedia kind of thing. So we actually have some starter items, and that's one of the items that we got here. If you hold shift, it tells you what books are in it. So if you want, you can also put the quest book in here like that, and there you go. You can see that there is the better questing quest book in there as well. Now I can't remember how to change. Oh yeah, there we go. So you shift right click on it when you're holding it, and you can choose what book you want it to use pretty much, and then shift right click again. I think. Nope. Uh-oh. I'll figure that out, but I'm pretty sure there's a button to change it back. Maybe just put it back in here. No, I don't know. I forgot. No worries. That's fine. You also get yourself a copper axe. And actually, this is a good weapon. It has Venom 1 on it, so it poisons your enemies as well. That's pretty good. Gives you some sandwiches, a backpack. It's not too big. A couple of rolls here. And then it also gives you a vial of shielding, so absorption, and some apples. So nothing too crazy to start off with, but a few basic things that you don't have to punch wood. In fact, one of the first quests I think is called yeah, this guy over here, punching wood question mark. Nope. Yeah, we don't need to punch wood. It gives you an axe. So you know what? I'm gonna take advantage that this guy already has no leaves. I'm gonna guess someone got them for some reason. I don't know. But let's grab this wood here. Any wood should trigger this, right? Yeah, any wood should trigger that. And we want to make some sticks. So you noticed when you put the wood in the crafting table, you actually only get 2 planks. That is by design of the mod pack. It makes it a little bit more grindy in a way, right? Which I personally like the grind. I'm the kind of guy that I played a lot of MMOs, so I kind of like that grindy feel. I know not everyone's into it, but don't worry. Soon enough, you'll be able to use machines to quadruple even further the resources that you get from blocks. So don't worry about that. All right, and then I think it wants us to make a. Oh, let's claim that. So you can claim your rewards here. Some of them are choice rewards. You can pick and choose. But yeah, we want to make the crafting station, a wooden pickaxe, and a wooden shovel. And I think I want to make a. Oh, oh wow, he's been on for 6 hours. Sorry. So I just letting him know that I missed his previous chat. I didn't realize he said hi to me. But yeah, let's yeah, I want to see if I have enough to make a boat as well. So let us go ahead, make ourselves that crafting table. So I think if you make the regular crafting table, put it back in the crafting slot over here, and you get the crafting station. That's what we want. And then we want to, I think it was make a shovel and a pickaxe, right? Pickaxe and shovel, that should complete the quest. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I love that sound. I miss that sound. uh, all the new mod packs, like all the newer versions, because this is on version 1.12. Everything above 1.12 has that, or usually uses the FTP questing book. And usually they don't have any sounds like that, or I think it's possible to customize it, but yeah, usually they just leave it default. All right. Oh wait. I also wanted to make a boat. It looks like we are surrounded by water for the most part. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. All right, birch boat, not bad. All right. So first things first, you really want to kind of make a base, even if it's a temporary base. Let's see. Let's head over to the quest here. Oops, not the quest, the map. Yeah, so there looks like this is like a big like a mountainous cliff area. uh South is all water, and then up here, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Let's go a bit. No, let's go like southwest. Let's go southwest, see what we can find. I've been exploring quite a bit here, and I think I found a place that we can at least temporarily settle down at. Um, okay, so yeah, I explored quite a bit here. You can see I traveled through the water about 200 or so blocks. Oh, sorry, 2,000 or so blocks away. And then I did also continue a bit further here, but I couldn't find what I wanted to find. Although this area would have been okay too. Not sure. So basically, I'm in this area right here. So nothing too special. Although we have a nice little view here of the ocean. And we have you can see this pirate ship right here. So that guy right there, that has a couple of spawners which we can take advantage of. One thing you kind of want to do here is try to settle down at a spot where you have some spawners nearby, because you cannot move the spawners at all. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that can move them, unless there's something later on that I never got to. I was never able to move any spawners. Last time I played, at least. So yeah, so try to settle down at least somewhat near spawners. There are a bunch of POIs that have spawners and stuff like that, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find one. Um, Ideally, what I was looking for was a roguelike dungeon to kind of settle down at. Now there is one right here. Or the terrain I didn't really like too much. I guess I could maybe, like, I don't know. It's still not that far away anyways. And then there's also, apparently there's someone in the server that found a Trojan horse POI, and that thing had about like 14 spawners or something like that. So yeah, so you can get lucky, get something that has a bunch of spawners. But yeah, you definitely want some for XP. And if it's like a skeleton or something like that, you get some nice bone meal out of it. Um, yeah, so definitely very useful. Now, I haven't really done anything else other than explore. I didn't even pick up chests. I think I picked up one or two chests, but realized I was gonna get filled up pretty quickly. But yeah, this is what we have so far on us. Now, a lot of the chests are gonna have like copper plates or any other type of plates and ingots. So you definitely want to definitely explore and get that stuff, because to make that stuff early on, it's a pain. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. The more you can explore and gather at the beginning, the better. Um, Now, what I want to do is make myself a little house. I'll probably just do it somewhere over here. Another reason I picked this area is we have a nice big lava lake, so that's a good power source. So yeah, so I'll probably make my house somewhere around here, and once I have my house, I'm gonna go loot up the pirate ship there, and I think there's a couple other places around that I can loot up. Like there's this thing right here has a chest, I'm pretty sure, and there's like a tower over there we can look at as well. Yeah, so let me make myself a little house, and I will be right back. So I started to build our little house here. It's nothing too crazy. It just literally, I think it's 11 by 11 with a little indent for the door here. Nothing too bad. Like you can see, I have a bunch of chests. I set them up. I did do a bit of exploring, and because I did exploring, we collected a few items here and there, right? Uh, and yeah, and this is why it's good to explore. Honestly, I did not even explore that much. Okay, and this is what I've found so far in terms of ingots. These two majestic ingots, amazing. Okay, these things are super hard to make later on, um, but they can be very useful if you find them early in game. But you can make them eventually. But yeah, definitely very useful. Same as other stuff, a bunch of iron, some steel. Steel is a pain to get. And then also in here, I found two ancient dust. I'm pretty sure you have to find the ancient dust. Or can you make it? Okay, yeah, so you can make it in the chemical combiner, and it takes a bunch of stuff, including insanium. So yeah, this is way late game, and we already found two of them. Amazing. Okay, make sure you don't die with them because they have curse of vanishing. So that is one thing. If you find them in the dungeon chest, they always have curse of vanishing, I'm pretty sure. So if you do find them, make sure you bring them back to your base before you die. But yeah, now I've been exploring mostly because I've been looking for some terracotta to make the roof. Um, Okay, he was talking about the blaze. So if you look at not was it terracotta? Yeah, terracotta. But I wanted to make shingles. I think it was. Yeah, so shingles. So these guys right here. So I've been looking for terracotta, specifically a mesa biome. Did find one biome that had like some orange, yellow, and red terracotta. However, I'm not sure if I want those colors as my roof. I was looking for like either like gray or cyan because it looks like an actual gray. This looks like a brown, but something like that, more neutral. Um, but yeah, I haven't been able to find one. At least in my travels so far. However, what was that? Oh, circuit board. Okay. Um. However, I figured, you know what, it's time to bring you guys back in, show you guys what I've done so far for the base, and then what I've looted so far. Yeah, there's quite a few things. There are so these barrels, these or crates, I should say, they are from a actually additions village house. They spawn with a bunch of these different jams. And these are actually pretty good. They give you buffs depending on what they are or what they have. I'm not sure exactly what each buff is, but yeah, those are really good. Um, so yeah, when you collect these, or so when you find the house, make sure you bring back the crate. That is some good storage. Because to actually make them, I think like, they're not super hard, but like late game, sorry, early game, they're a little bit difficult. Just 'cause you need the wood casing, you need some, yeah, you need a lot of resources to make it. So might as well just bring it if you find it, especially early game, right? These other ones, these barrels here, they're not that crazy. Um, those ones I found on the pirate ship actually, and they usually have a few things here and there. But yeah, again, nothing too crazy. So, and if we look at the quest book, actually, let's also see here. I completed a few quests kind of just by accident. Um, First out the resources one. So we got a little bit of each resource. Nothing too crazy there. The Stone Age, it makes you make all the stone tools in a furnace. Now, in terms of tools, I would highly recommend to make the AIoT, especially at the beginning. And you can't make the sorry, you could make the iron one as well. The problem is you can't make iron tools, at least not the normal way. So if you look at the iron AIoT, if you look at like the pickaxe, for example, there's no regular recipe for it. You have to make it through the blacksmith's workshop. And yeah, that's a whole thing that you got to get into first. It's still not too bad, but yeah, I would definitely make the stone AIoT. Another good like early or like, if you find a good villager, for example, you could start trading for emeralds. You can make the emerald one. That one, oh, never mind. You do need the workshop as well. Never mind, ignore me. I thought you did not need a workshop for that. Do you need a workshop for these guys? Looks like you do. Okay, yeah. So it looks like you need the workshop for all of these guys. Yeah. So that the best one you can make right now is the AIoT. Super easy to make. Once you get the workshop, you can make better tools. There is also tinkers in here that you can mess with, and if you look at the quest book, that will bring you. I think one of these brings you into tinkers. Oh, this guy right here, ores, alloys, and smeltery tier 1. So eventually you will get into tinkers, but the recipe is a bit of a pain. You need a lot of resources for it. Tinker. And let's see if I can find the smeltery for just to show you guys. Okay, so the seared bricks, um, the grout. Actually, I guess it's not that bad. Why was it a pain before? I thought it was a problem. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you need the advanced crafting table. You need the inductive furnace, which you need some bricks and some electrolyte alloy. So it's a bit extra, a few extra steps that you gotta do first before you get to into Tinkerers. If you follow the quest book, that will bring you all the way through that. It'll show you how to make all that and all that. So yeah, if you really want to do that, I would recommend follow the book. But a couple tricks I have. I think the book might tell you this. Let me see. If you look at the chisel. Uh oh yeah, here we go. This unique tool is used to convert underground biome stones into vanilla stone. So this is a good thing to make early game, especially if you want to build your house out of stone. Um, and we get some rewards out of that too. So what it's saying there is you can convert regular different type of stone to regular stone. Okay. Um, what was that? We killed like a boss. And he died again. So if you grab some stone, so I have a bunch of cobblestone here. I think I converted most of it. Oh, here we go. We have some here. So underground. when you dig underground, you won't. Oh, look, I completed that quest. Um, you won't actually find regular stone. I think there's a chance, but it's very rare that you'll find regular stone underground. Okay, so the way to convert it is when you break this other stone here, this migmatite or migmatite. It'll give you the cobblestone of that version, that variant. Okay, and then what you want to do is get at least 9 different stone. It doesn't have to be the same type. Yeah, you can mix and match them. Like for example, I can even mix them with the regular one, and you want to compress them into the compressed cobblestone, and that turns it into a regular cobblestone. Okay. However, to turn it back to the actual cobblestone instead of compressed, you see you can't do it through just a regular crafting table. You have to use this chisel that it tells you to make. Okay, and same goes with actually no, I think with gravel and with sand you can just convert it back. Let me just double check that. I have a gravel here. I'll double check that. I think you can just convert it back without problems. This one right here. Yeah, okay, so gravel and I think sand is the same thing, so those aren't too much of an issue. But yeah, I definitely recommend to do that for stone, and that way you can have your building block. Or if you like a specific block, you can just collect a bunch of that one as well. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So for this episode, I kind of want to still continue exploring a little bit, and I kind of want to do it with you guys just to show you what I do, and why it's so good to explore. Like show you what kind of loot we can find. You already saw what I found, but you haven't actually found. You haven't actually saw where I found it. So the first things first, though, I want to look into. I was looking into the a form of travel. There's the called like the Vycraft. I think that's how you say it, Vycraft, and they have like airships. Okay. The problem is I think I might be missing something here. We can make the book. Let's make the book. Oh, you know what? I don't even have feathers. Oh, I do. Oh, nice. I think we have. Yeah, we have a book. Let's make the book and let's see if we can figure out if we can make one of these guys, because that would help with the traveling. Okay, so I've been looking at the Vycraft book here, and yeah, it looks like it's all pretty simple to make, at least the basic stuff. There's a bunch of upgrades, but yeah, we won't get to that just yet. If we can just make the basic one, I think we are good. The only thing we are missing is the for the ignition is the magma block. However, I'm pretty sure I've seen some magma blocks out in the world. I just didn't pick them up. So I think what I'll do is I'll make every piece. And then, actually, this is just a workbench. So I guess it's the balloon frame and engine. And I'll have everything to make the ignition. And once we find a magma block, we'll make the ignition and we can use our airship. So yeah, so I have a bunch of the items on me already. So let's start with, yes, in here. I think first things first is making some of these logic things. Yeah, these logic chips right here. Let's make, I guess, can we make more? I did that not. There we go. Let's make like 3 for now. I don't know how much we need. But then we also need to make the airship workbench. So we need a regular crafting table. We have some wood in here. You know what? I will use up some of you just to clear up some space. And there we go. We have the airship workbench. Let's plop it down over here. All right. So now we want to make the airship frame. Oh, looks like that is in here. And I need some iron as well. Some iron, and I think we need to make a little bit more of the logic chips. So airship frame. Oh, we need a minecart as well. Oh no! You know what? I've found minecarts before, and then I didn't break them. Like I also found hoppers. I know because I know hoppers are a pain to make. Just to show you guys. Yeah, you got to make them through the blacksmith again, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain, especially at the beginning. But I did not pick up any minecarts. Okay, so there's 2 things we're missing: the minecart and the magma block. Okay, good to know. So what I'm gonna do is save that and save this. Okay, but I can make the engine, right? I can. Well, hopefully I didn't mess this up. do that. Let's grab more of you. Okay, so we have the airship balloon, and then we can make the engine as well. We just need pistons, and I'm pretty sure I found some pistons. I found one. Oh, wait, can we make these? Oh, guys, I think I underestimated. Oh, you know what? I should be able to make one. Oh, okay, I just need more redstone. Ooh, okay. Need I okay? I do need a furnace, right? This makes some red iron compound. Is that what's called? Yeah. Put that in here, and I think I can make. No, I can't. I can make like small pieces, but I don't think you can. Okay, let that cook up, and we also need. There was something else that we needed, right? We also needed for piston iron plates. Iron plates. We don't have iron plates. Dang it. Okay. I guess we gotta progress, which is fine. You know what? We gotta do this anyways. So we want to make some of these tools that it tells us here. So I'm pretty sure we need the hammer. Okay, so we need to make a couple of the tools here because we need the iron plates as well. However, to make the iron plates, oh wait, is this not the saw? To make the iron plates, you need the hammer. However, why can't I make the saw? It says I can make what? Oh, it's 3 sticks. Oh, whoops. I did it backwards. Oh, let's do this. So it's 3 sticks and 2 metal. I'm just gonna use copper because we have a decent amount of copper. And then that should trigger that quest. Yeah, there we go. And we get some wood out of that. By the way, I think with the saw now we actually get 4 pieces. Yeah, you get 4 pieces of wood out of it. So there you go. And then the next thing we want to do is it says to upgrade. Oh, it wants us to make the copper stuff. We have enough copper for that. We should. Let's do that. I think this, and I need one more. I need 2 more sticks actually for this. Right? Yeah, there we go. We got it done. We got copper tools. Honestly, I don't think I'll use them. I'll put them away for now. And then now we can make the that we get another free axe. We actually broke our original axe. Hammer time. Oh, we gotta make the needle and then the hammer. Okay, there is the needle. And finally we need to make the hammer. Let's see what we need for that. I think yeah, just string again. Okay. I need one more string. Are running out, but that shouldn't be a problem. We'll get some very soon. Like that. There you go. So this is how you make your hammer. And this, you need this guy to make the plates. I think you need 2 of these. Oh, like this. Hold up. Why is it not triggering? Oh, okay. It's on top like this. Like that. There we go. Yeah, so we needed that guy to make the other piston here. Oh, we need you. Oh, damn, I just realized I think there's a couple things I gotta do as well for the piston. The wooden casing, this is just a bunch of wood. Easy to make. But the next one is stone. Oh, you know what though? Okay, so there's some stone that you can find out in the world that count as like smooth stone, like regular stone, not cobblestone. And chert is one of them. So I do have, I think dolomite is as well. So we have some of that, and we can use that here. I do need to make the casing. I need more sticks. All right, that should be the last wood casing that we need. Let's make the piston. And there we go. We have 2 pistons, and now we can make the engine, right? Oh, we need iron bars. I know I broke some. I don't know if I brought it back. I did. Okay, good. Yeah, you can see I found some rails because I know those are hard to make as well. I don't know. I might plan on doing some Steve's carts this time around. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't want to promise anything. Okay, now we can do the engine, right? There we go. Okay, so we have the engine, we have the airship balloon. So the only things we're missing is the airship frame, which we just need 4 logic chips, which we have, and iron, and then the minecart. And then here we need some more iron. So I think we need 8 iron in total. Need 2 diamonds. We did find a couple of diamonds here. And then I think we needed was that it? Oh, iron bars. So we do have another iron bar right there. And everything else we can pretty much put away. So let me put this stuff in here. So let's go exploring. Actually, you know what? Let's do this before I forget. Oh, right. Okay, so I figured out how to change this back. I think you have to wait, never mind. Oh, just regular click. So left click in the air and changes it back to the acacia tome. Then you can add more books if you want. And yeah, there we go. So the way I've been exploring so far is one cool feature here is we have slash home first off. Okay. There is a 5-second delay to do slash home. I don't want to do it. Actually, let me show you. I think you cancel it. If I do this, yeah. So if you move, it cancels the teleport. That means you can't do it during combat because if you get hit, you'll be moved. But you can at least do slash home. There's also slash spawn to bring you back to the spawn point of the world. And the last thing there is slash RTP. And as you expect, this will randomly teleport you anywhere in the world. Even up to, I don't know if there's a limit, but you can see here, I went to like 67,000x or negative 67,000x. So yeah, it can go pretty far. And this is what I've been doing. I've been doing RTP. I'll explore a little bit. When I'm full, I'll do slash home and do RTP again, pretty much. The problem is you can't go back to that same spot without any other like without actually traveling there with any other way. So if you do RTP and you find a really cool spot and like like something that you really want to loop but you don't have the space for it, you can't do like slash back if you go home and dump stuff out or anything like that. So you got to keep aware of that. It is literally just a random teleport for one time only. You cannot go back unless you actually find the area where it is and you actually manually go there and travel. So that's kind of why I want the airship, even though we have RTP, because having the airship allows us to travel further within the area that we're in. And if we do RTP, we can travel further through there as well, and so on. I've had to RTP a couple more times here, and I finally found a spot where we can actually get some good loot. I did loot some astral sorcery locations, and we did actually get. Actually, I have to put this down. We did get one more ancient dust, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping we can get something good out of this desert temple as well. Let's go down here. Gotta make sure we don't explode. All right, so let's see what we find. Look at that. Okay, so we found some ingots, some plates. There's a buried treasure map, plushies. Oh, by the way, there are a couple special plushies that you kind of want to look out for. If you look at the quest book, I think there's a quest for it, right? Oh, did they change it? Oh, right here. Yeah, you want to look for Kirby, and I thought there was another one too. Maybe not. Might just only be Kirby. But yeah, if you look for Kirby, you get a quest reward for that. That's pretty cool. Put away some more things in here. Actually, I'm gonna need some of these blocks later. Do that. All right, and if you did not know, these wooden crates here, they're from Immersive Engineering. If you find the village house of Immersive Engineering, they usually have 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, very useful to pick up and take because they hold the inventory in them when you break them. So very, very good. What else can we put in there? There we go. All right, so we got everything in here. Let's break that. Let's dump out some more stuff in here. Actually, I need you. I need the food as well. I'm running out of food here. Nothing too crazy. Oh, there we go. We got Elementium. That's nice. But yeah, nothing too crazy in these ones, but we did get a good amount of ingots and plates and stuff, so that will definitely help us out in the future. And you know what? I'm gonna grab these chests. They'll save us on some wood as well. And I'll grab these guys. I'm not sure we can make anything with them, but they're here, so might as well grab them. All right, so we are back home, guys. So yeah, so that's pretty much how the loot looks like. You're gonna get a lot of ingots, a lot of plates. Get lucky, get some ancient dust if you get really lucky. Um, I, I would always recommend, if you see a village, make sure to check out the village. Grab any wooden storage crates at the beginning. This is pretty much extra storage while you're out and about. And then yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. Unfortunately, I did not find the terracotta that I wanted. I'll keep searching for it. I'll keep exploring in between episodes, and I think I kind of wanna um do a lot of progression in between episodes in terms of doing all the basic stuff, like all like the sifter. This is pretty much a tool that lets you sift gravel to flint, and then also get some seeds from grass and stuff like that. There's the mortar pesto, you get, that's how you get bone meal. So there's a lot of things like that that the quest book kind of tells you what to do, like how to get certain things. So I will go ahead and do that just because I've done this before. If you guys want any specific explanations for certain things, just let me know in the comments. I can definitely explain more on how I do things. But if I learn to automate anything, I will definitely show that off next time. I'm not sure if I'll be able to automate anything yet. Maybe some tree farm. I think I did an early tree farm last time, but we'll see how that goes. And then hopefully I can also get the last two pieces I need for the airship. um that way we can fly around a little bit. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.